Hey guys! Today is the day I do my October/November book haul. I was going to do one last month, but I only got 4 books, so I just thought it was really unnecessary to do a 4-book haul and just combine it with everything else, because I got, I think, 15 books. Well, I know 9 complete books, but then like one part is like a series box. Go figure. Anyway, let's get started. These first 4 books are from October, and I got these at Half Price Books, which are right by the mall, close to my house. So I had 45 bucks. I decided, hey, I want to go to Half Price Books. Let's go. So my dad took me on like a Saturday probably, and I got 4 books, so now I will continue to show them to you. The first book I got is a contemporary by a famous author, and it is Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell. I really liked this book. I really like the books with slow relationships, where they start off without knowing each other very well, then they slowly begin to over time grow a relationship. Let me try to give this a brief description. It's about these 2 misfits in school named Eleanor and Park, and they meet in a school bus, and she has to sit next to him, and they slowly grow a relationship into boyfriend, girlfriend. Check this out, it's really good. So this next book I got is a 3rd book in a series, and that is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. I think it's Rowling. This continues with the series. I don't have the first 2 books because I read them from the library and I don't own them, so which means I have to buy them on my own, which I probably will do like a books I've read book haul kind of thing. It was a good book. I was really confused afterwards. So this next book recently came out in a movie just on November 21st. And by the time I tell the date, you guys already know, but it's Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. I read this in probably, I think, a week or 2. I didn't read this. It took me a while to read this because it was really slow and I didn't really like it. But the movie was excellent. I will be watching it with my cousin again. I already did watch it. I watched it on the 20th. And I didn't write any notes down, so I don't remember anything from it, so maybe the next time I go watch it with my cousin I will do a movie review and discussion. So I think I gave this book maybe a 3 or a 3.5. I think it wasn't my favorite out of the series. My favorite was Catching Fire. This next book was the last book that I just currently finished. I don't think you were friends on Goodreads because I haven't got any friend requests yet, but I just recently finished it while I'm continuing on with another series, and that is Paper Towns by John Green. I don't know if you guys know, but I subscribed to John Green's YouTube channel, Vlog Brothers, his brother Hank. So he recently just put out he's uploading videos and stuff, but he recently just put out that Paper Towns is being made into a movie. So once I figured that out, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get that book. So here's the book right now. I tried to finish it I tried to read it as fast as I could because there's a series that I wanted to continue with, but I couldn't continue unless I finished this because I was like, I want to read it before I watch the movie. So I really liked it. It's like a mystery kind of thing. A girl named Margot and Quentin, and his nickname's Q. So they were friends. They were really good friends when they were young, and they kind of grew out of that over time. Then when they were like 16, I think they may be 16, 17, 18. I'm not sure how old they are, but they hung out one night, and the next morning she just disappears, and it's up to Q and his friends to find her. And I'm not going to say anything more, but I really like this book, so you should check it out. Okay, this next series of books are the books that I bought in November. Sometime in November. It is Left Behind by Tim LaHaye and Jerry B. Jenkins. Jerry B. Jenkins. I don't know much about this book, so I'm not going to try to do a brief synopsis. I already know it's like this guy who flies a plane, and it talks about the rapture. I'm trying to think of the word about the rapture after what happens. This next book I got, I didn't know it was a sequel until I brought it home and I opened it up and it said it was a book 2. So I have to search for the first book. But anyway, that is Mortal by Ted Decker, and I'm not even going to pronounce that name. I don't know about this. I have no clue what this is about, so, you know, you're welcome. I saw it was by Ted Decker, so I just thought I should get it. And then I should have looked a little harder to see it was book 2 in the Mortal series. So I will hunt down book 1. I will find you. Stop falling over! This next book I got is a haunty, scary kind of thing. I might read it next October. Or never. Why not? I think I saw this book also on Reagan's channel on one of her book hauls, but I probably won't be able to link it down below because I won't be able to find it. Maybe if I do, I will link it down below. Who knows? But anyway, it is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter by Seth Graham Smith. Of course, this, I just bought it. I was like, hey, this is a popular book. I mean, I do that all the time. So, I don't know what this is about. All I can tell is that it's about Abraham Lincoln, who's a vampire hunter. One of the other books that was in November is a Christmas-themed book, and I might actually read it next month, hopefully, if I can continue on. So I will just already go ahead and get started. And that is The Christmas Secret by Donna Van Leer. Leer? Leer. I think it's Leer. I know it's a happy story. That's all I'm going to say, because that's all I know. I know I'm really bad at these things. But I know it's about this poor girl, I think. It's like this poor girl that helps out a elderly, and the elderly wants to thank the poor girl, or the poor single mom, and she can't, because she can't find her. But I think she does find her, and she's like, thank you so much. And then that's all I know about it. So gonna continue. I don't know if you guys know, but this book just recently came out in collector's edition. It came out this actually came out in October. I can't remember when I bought it. I think I got it in November or the end of October. I can't remember when I got it, but anyway, I'm just gonna do this out of sequence because I have no clue when I got it. But it's Divergent Collector's Edition by Veronica Roth. It has decal edges and everything, and I love that. But I have read this. I read this book personally. This book's sitting on its own 5 times. I've read the trilogy 4 times. I just need to get the rest of the books so I can finish it, so I can continue. But I can't do a brief description of this because it's really complicated. But let me try. It's about a girl named Beatrice Pryor who has to decide her fate. When she's 16, she has to pick a faction or a trait to go to, and she's considered divergent, which is dangerous. I hope that's enough. The last series I got is a box set that I got this month. Earlier, when did I get it? I got it. When did I get it? I can't remember when I got it. I got it sometime this month, I mean. The new covers of it. And anyway, I'm just going to continue, and that is the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. I am currently reading the second book, so that's why that's not in here. But the cool part is that all the covers make a whole scene, which I thought was pretty awesome, and then the spines make a cool thing too. I have really wanted to read the series for a really, really, really long time. Well, pretty much ever since I heard about it, like from after I Divergent and stuff. And I know Jesse the reader just started reading the series, and we both were like, kind of like, I want to read the books, you know, because Blood of Olympus just recently came out, what, this month? Duh, it was this year. I think this month or maybe last month. I'm really bad on dates, okay? But I want to read all of Rick Riordan's books. So I am going to read this. I'm going to read these. Then hopefully I'm going to get either Blood of Olympus series in box sets, or maybe just by themselves, but those are going to be hardcover. Those have to be hardcover. Boy named Percy Jackson, who is 12 years old. Review because I wasn't very good at it, but I don't want to do the second one because I haven't done the first one yet. I don't know, I'll figure something out. I will do that, and I will let you guys know how I think about them in the Goodreads, so you can all follow me and stuff down below. Forgot to mention was I did get the Maze Runner sometime in October, I think. Kind of close to after the movie came out, and I don't have it right now with me because it's with my sister along with the Hunger Games, because I'm trying to get her to kind of like read the books that I'm reading. She did read Divergent, put that out there. So that was my October-November book haul. I just hit my chalkboard over here. But that was the book haul for these 2 months. My next book haul will be at the end of January. So I will see you guys later in the next video. I will put all my social media links down in this description box below, the doobly-doo, all that jazz down below. And I will put all the people that I mentioned, every book that I mentioned in the Amazon link and Amazon wishlist and blah 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 blah. So I will see you guys in the next video. Now I gotta go watch Once Upon a Time. Bye!